Hello, I'm Caitlin Ellis with SacTown Underground. Welcome to another episode. On today's show, we have David L. Peters showing us the Clown Motel, First to 11, as well as Matthew Tomozik with Casual Chef. Let's check it out. Our first story comes all the way from Pennsylvania with First to 11, a YouTube cover band. Let's check out what they have to say. Hello, I'm Caitlin Ellis, and today I have with us First 11. How are you guys doing?
Great. Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And thank you so much for joining us. Can you please tell our viewers your names and a little bit about yourself?
So I'm Matthew Yost, and I play guitar for First to 11, and I've been in the band for about 13 years.
I'm Audra Miller. I sing in First 11, and I have been in the band for probably 6 or 7 years now.
My name is Sam Gilman. I play drums in First to 11, and I've been with First to 11 for probably 3-ish years now, yeah. I think.
Can you please tell us the history behind First 11?
So First to 11 started with me and a bunch of other friends from middle school, and we all went to the same guitar teacher. His name's Ryan Kryshak. He's the bass player of the band now, and he taught us all individually how to play our instruments. So once we kind of figured out we were all taking lessons from the same guy, he's like, why not just put these kids into a band? So eventually, what went on to be the rock school, we were the first band he ever put together, and it eventually spiraled into his job, where now he takes anyone that plays an instrument that applies for the rock school, and it will put them into different bands. So we were his first band. We were like the, I guess, guinea pigs. So we got put together when we were 8, 9 years old, and started playing in front of our parents, and just year after year, keep practicing, keep getting better. We went on to play shows in front of people when we were 12, 13.
Yeah, that was right around the time that I joined, was when I was 12 or 13.
And it just kept progressing until, high school. We can drive ourselves. We can go play shows by ourselves. We don't need our parents. More and more stuff until we're just a normal, I guess, adult band, as we would say, because we never really thought wow, we'd make it this far. Because I guess when I was 13, I didn't realize I was 13. I was like, no, I'm in a band. Well, I'm still 13 at the time. So yeah. And we eventually made it onto YouTube, where we started posting covers regularly.
That was about 4 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago.
Was when we posted our first cover.
And we've kind of just built that into our career as a band.
And actually, I just seen your recent cover, Stairway to Heaven. You guys did a beautiful job. That's a very hard.
Thank you so much. That was so fun.
And actually, just to talk about that a little bit, how was the production of that? Because I know you collaborated with a couple other bands.
It was crazy. The song itself is 8 minutes long. So filming the video, we do a few different takes for everybody. So we had to do at least I did 6 takes probably of the song. So it took 4 hours to finish the video, finish recording the video for everybody, just because it's such a long song. And then trying to mix in the videos that everybody else gave us for their parts of the song was crazy. That song is a monster.
It just takes a lot of good communication via the internet, because like you said, we collaborated with a bunch of people that weren't around, and obviously we can't get together. We can't fly to each other right now because of COVID. So it just takes a lot of pre-planning and making sure, okay, this is your part. This is exactly timestamps on what's going to happen.
On how to shoot the video.
When things are going to change, how you should sing it. It just takes a lot of communication, but
a lot of pre-planning. But
as long as you go about that the right way, everything will turn out great.
And at this time, is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Maybe something you're working on for the future?
Depends on what we're allowed to say.
We do have a lot of collaborations coming up with people we have not collaborated for. So we have formed a little tight-knit family. Halcyon on YouTube, Lauren Babick, Violet Orlandi, all other YouTubers that also sing or play in bands. And we formed like a tight-knit community with them. Now we're just like, okay, now
Let's
to make that expand, more people come on in.
So
here.
yeah, we have some collabs with people that we have never done anything with before coming
So
up.
that's exciting.
At the beginning
Definitely
of the year.
looking to work on more original stuff that we're also very excited about, because we've been doing covers for like 2 years straight now. Now we're like, okay, let's get back in the studio, write some of our own stuff.
New stuff.
And the last thing is trying to improve our live streams. We live stream every week on our YouTube channel, and that's mostly acoustic songs and acoustic setup. But we're like, okay,
trying to branch out a little
how can
bit.
we make this electric? What is it going to take to do
Have like
a full band
setup,
experience?
yeah.
So real-time programming lights, you know what I mean? Getting samples
like a concert,
integrated.
basically,
Yeah.
but just on a live
We're
stream.
working to make a concert like all-inclusive, just on your phone, like a concert experience.
Every week.
But it's hard, but I think we're doing doing a good job.
You guys have done an amazing job for sure, and keep going. But is at this time, for anybody that wants to inquire more about you, where can they find you?
I'll tell you. Okay, I got it, guys. So you can find us on pretty much every social media at First to 11, everything spelled out. You can follow us or subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, First to 11. And you can also go to our website, first to11.com. And I think that's everything.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Good luck in 2021. You guys do an amazing job. Up next, we have Ghost with Casual Chef. Let's see what exciting dish he has for us.
Hello and welcome back to the Casual Chef Kitchen. I'm the Casual Chef. These are the ingredients for this super simple meatloaf. Approximately a pound of ground beef. You could use ground turkey, ground chicken, as long as it's ground. Next item, Ritz crackers. This is my go-to for some people use breadcrumbs, some people use saltines. I use a Ritz cracker. They got a little more sweet buttery flavor to them. Pico. This is what makes this so simple. One of the things. A little bit of garlic. An egg for binder. Whole Mexican oregano. And its buddy, Mexican sweet basil. And a couple dashes of Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. We have kosher salt, black pepper, and last but not least, barbecue sauce for the top. Let's get cooking. First item into the bowl is the hamburger. Next item will be the pico. I'm not going to use this whole tub. About 1.5 handfuls, a little bit more. The next thing could be our crackers. I just crush these up in my hand for nice and soft, like that. See, nice and crumbly. Put the kind of like I usually do, but not that much oregano. And grind it with my hands. Next item is the Mexican sweet basil. There's a little palmful. Some kosher salt. And fresh ground black pepper. And last but not least, the egg. Actually, we got 2 more things that need to go in this. First is the garlic. This is Christopher Ranch. They call it chopped garlic. It's more of a puree. I'm not going to use a lot of it. I'm not going to use a lot of it. Just left over. And Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. Some good dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to mix. This is why I have the gloves on. Now this will go into a pan. Okay, we got the pan. I'm just using a simple, small, shallow pan. Then we're going to take the meatloaf. I'm going to make it like a loaf. The barbecue sauce that you see over yonder on the cutting board will go on with the last 10 minutes of the baking, roasting. There's your meatloaf. Next time you'll see this meatloaf, it'll be when I put the sauce on. Here's the meatloaf right out of the oven. So I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it, and then I'm going to put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes. Well, here's the meatloaf out of oven. So all I need to do now is slice it and just put it on a plate. Thank you for joining me here at the Casual Chef's Kitchen. The meatloaf I did tonight was simple, but it had plenty of flavor. It was just dripping with goodness. So until the next time.
Now we have David L. Peters talking to the CEO of the Clown Motel. Let's see what they have to say.
Welcome to Explore Travel TV. My name is David L. Peters. Do you like clowns? Do you think they're fun and funny to watch? Or are they really scary and frightening? Well, if you're afraid of clowns, you may have colorophobia, the fear of clowns. And the reason why I mention this is because I get to go visit what's been voted the scariest motel in the United States. It's called the Clown Motel, and it's in Tonopah, Nevada. So what makes this the scariest motel in America? Well, one, it's full of clowns. And like I said, a lot of people are afraid of clowns. Two, some of the rooms are said to be haunted. And three, there's a really old cemetery right next door to the motel. This world famous Clown Motel has been featured in 7 movies, 2 big TV shows, hundreds of documentaries, and YouTube videos. Most notably, this property has been featured in the Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures. I got to sit down with the current CEO of the location, and we got a chance to talk more about the haunted Clown Motel. So let's go and visit the scariest motel in the country, the Clown Motel. Okay, now we are here talking to the person that runs the place. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and what we're doing here?
Okay, my name is Haim Anand, and I'm CEO of Clown Motel, and my family bought this place last year too, so like April 2019. So almost 2 years
Almost
running
2 years.
this place, yes.
And since you bought it, you kept the clown, the motif, the clown stuff to it.
So
huh?
the legacy.
The legacy, yes, the word. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the legacy, we are keeping, the same legacy, and we're gonna take it, further. So my family actually wanted to expand the business. So they gave me the job. They say, hey, we're gonna buy one motel, and this is you gonna search the motel because you have to run this place. So I was searching, they gave me the $1 million budget. So I said, perfect, because it comes under $1 million. And so I was just searching, and this was my second search, the Clown Motel. Like when Clown Motel, I heard the Clown Motel, and I just dig the more information, and I saw the clown lobby has the clowns. So it just popped up in my mind. I said, oh my God, I was collecting clowns.
Oh, so
I was collecting clowns.
You were a clown fan before.
So already,
okay,
yes.
so it fits.
I said it's perfect match.
Nice.
So I said, I'm done. I'm just buy this motel. Let's go there. So my brother told me, this is creepy motel and next door cemetery and all these things, and we're not gonna buy this motel. And then somehow I made him to come here, and then he came here within 5 minutes. He changed his mind. He said, we're gonna buy this motel and we're gonna carry forward the legacy. This is how I ended up here.
Nice. And how did this start? What is the legacy? Where did it come from?
So in 1980, the Leona and Leroy David, the brother and sister, started this motel actually. Because their father died, and he was, he was working at mine. He died in mine fire, and he buried here. So
he buried the owner.
He buried here.
The dad of the owner were buried here at the cemetery.
And that's why they built this motel. It's kind of memorial for their dad. And the dad was clown lover. So he had 150 collections, clown collections at home. So they brought the whole collection here. And this is how the name came, the Clown Motel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then in 90, they sold the motel to another guy who was also clown lover. And then he had a 50 collections to become 200. And next 20 years, he got 400 donations from all over the world. Because in 90, this motel was voted as the scariest motel in the United States.
The scariest motel
in the United States.
Yeah. Probably because half the people are
next
scared
to
of
the
clowns.
cemetery, yeah.
Well, there's cemetery.
The cemetery next
people
door.
are scared of clowns.
Yeah, right.
Even happy ones.
right. So this is how the story was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you told me that you've done some upgrades.
Yes.
Tell us a little about those
since we
upgrades.
bought this place, we have really big vision for this place. We already thought we're gonna make this place bigger. We're gonna put in world map this place.
Nice.
So we upgraded the whole place. We upgraded the rooms and everything. And there are some haunted rooms. There were 4 haunted rooms, just the ordinary rooms. So we converted into the theme room.
Okay.
So they go by now 8 room, exorcist room, Halloween room, and a Friday 13th room.
So they actually have themed rooms here.
Right.
Scary clown movie themed rooms, and these are actually rooms that are been told to be haunted, like real ghosts.
Yes.
Not just movie makeup fake stuff, but real ghosts.
Yeah.
And do they know where these ghosts are coming from or who they are?
It's just a cemetery. It's right there. Yeah.
There's a lot of dead people over there.
Of course, yes.
They're dead there for so long, and they come over here to party.
Yeah, right. Everybody likes a nice place to live.
Exactly, with the clowns.
Right.
Well, you got a fantastic place. I appreciate you sitting down and talking with us, and letting everybody know what it is. We'll have this out here to the world.
Sure. Just check it out.
Yeah. So when you guys are in the area, you got to come by and stop by and say hi, or at least stop by and spend the night at one of the scary rooms. Well, there you have it. The scariest motel in America, the Clown Motel. So what do you guys think? Would you stay there? Are you afraid of clowns? Would you actually stay in one of the haunted rooms? I'm thinking of doing an episode of my show called Explore the Haunted now. What do you guys think of that? Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. If you like travel stuff and haunted stuff and Vegas stuff, that's what I do. And so remember, life is short, so live it and travel more when we can.
And lastly, we have First to 11 with their rendition of Stairway to Heaven.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. Ooh, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Ooh, it really makes me wonder. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, and the partner will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand along, and the forest will echo with laughter. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And it makes me wonder. Your head is on me, to heaven.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.